Hello everyone and welcome back right on time. We got another era star, a builder era star that we have earned now. As soon as one player enters, yep, right? So the builder, because we have built now 6 districts and 12 we would need for the next era star. Also the next influence era star we get pretty soon then as well. And we should still aim for the militarist era star, right? We want to reach the next era there quickly. So we should be going for that. Now, another thing has happened. The Nubians have invested into this one here. Luxury point. Somewhere along the lines. Their investment. The Nubians invested in your porcelain extractor. This one here. So they've built it for me, I think. I have no other idea what's going on there. I think we might actually need to divert something there. Also, we get our first civic. Perfect. Let's have a look at the civics. This is a whole new idea in Humankind. Civics allow you to further individualize your empire and your kingdom, right? With the civics, we can decide on what things we want to specialize. Now, we can decide, do we want to go by natural right? So we claim inherent dominion over the land and beasts, or divine mandate, our supremacy is ordained, for we are the chosen ones. This one gives me faith, and this one gives me +5 influence. Let's go with that.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
So that was our very first decision. The next one we already have is the legitimacy. So by what right do we want to rule? 50% on create output cost or 20% on attach outpost cost minus. Since we are not having any outpost right now that is going to be attached anytime soon, and this is not really a big reduction, I would like to go with the created.
That seems to leave a lot of interpretation of right and wrong, not to mention yours and mine.
Alright, so that we have our very first 2 individualizations of our empire. Now in Memphis, we continue meanwhile with some infrastructure projects. We have 3 pops. That would be enough to get us another unit out there, most likely the warriors. We have then our first real, like let's say legion completed. And in Thebes, I'm also training some archers now with for our very first one that we need them. Now in Thebes, we have a bit of a problem there with the food. So let's cancel this one for now. And let's move the pop that we've trained over to food in order to keep the growth going. And we might need a farm, so let's build a farm over there to boost our food. And with every district that we build, by the way, we also reduce our stability. So I think we need to juggle that carefully. In Memphis, stability is also going down right now, but we're building the public fountain, which gives me stability. So in that case, we should be fine. An event, the flooded lands. Now, Memphis is in danger. Because there's a river close to Memphis and that could flood. What do we want to do? Do we want to adapt, gamble, or protect the city? Protecting it is expensive, but it's possible. This one gives me a progress boost and also a chance of a good consequence. Let's go with that, because Memphis is our most important city and I don't want to take any chances there. Let's use the money. We are a bit negative there now, but it's fine. Only for 1 turn and there's no bad consequences on Memphis. Alright, let's end the turn. Also, the event already. Fortune favors you. The skies above Memphis grew dark and darker. The deluge like a sea being tipped upon the city. But then suddenly the clouds parted and the rains relented. We are lucky and nothing happens out of this event. So no damage to Memphis directly. Where we actually finish also now another warrior unit that we can then use. We have then a full regiment for warriors and archers. Oh! And we can also create our first religion, because we can still create other religions later. But this one here now we can do. So polytheism or shamanism, we get faith per pop, or we get +5 per number of attached territories. Let's go with polytheism, because this one here doesn't depend on military. And I do get the faith always, and lots of that. We have already 2 attached outposts. This one here per pop, so this one fluctuates a lot. And we don't have a lot of pop for quite some time. So I go with the other one. To give us that nice boost. Now, in Memphis, we have the holy site now. Stability and faith we get out of this. The obelisk of the gods. And I think we should be going for that. This is something that consumes the tile completely and it doesn't give us anything back, right? So we should be careful about it where we want to place it. And we probably place it out here somewhere where we don't have anything close to the city. And probably even further away, right here in the desert. There's going to be my obelisk of the gods. With the 4 units that we have, we could fight a war now against this outpost there, I think. We are stronger. We have the warriors. We have 3 pops. I could train another unit after this, and we are most likely going to. And in Thebes, we also have 3 pops now. So instead of the palisade, let me please use one for the archer and then one for the warrior right away. We do need units. Another era star. Very good. So we only need 3 more to advance to the next era. That was the influence. Population. Another 2. And then we get a 1 star and... districts built. Military units. Destroy a total of 6 military units. That is something we can do. Let's move down there. Let's move our army to the south to these units there. Because, oh, it's 2 of them. Of course it's not so easy. Another event, a game of prophecy with the empire thriving. A new game hailing from a foreign land beguiles the population. Everywhere you go, the distinctive game board and pieces catching your eye. Insisting on a public demonstration, you play the game under instruction in your palace court, but the event has a sting in the tail. The game is reckoned to be a form of divination as well as entertainment. Gasps could be heard as the game's prophecy became clear. You are fated to lose everything. Heat. We are getting superstitious. -2 science. We are overlooking it. -5 stability in Memphis. That's fine. That's the least of our problems. I think that is the best outcome. Thebes is getting another population there. We have that granary problem there. Let's move the pop. I would love to finish that granary now, please, soon. Or we just move the archer up. The granary is being saved for later. I really need a unit there. I can't wait for too long. And we need to kill some units there as well. Somehow. The wheel has been researched. Perfect. With that we get the roads and the Markabata, a special unit. But most importantly, we have now roads on the system. As we can see, roads are now on the map. Also close to Thebes. And with that we speed up the movement of all the units that we have close by. Alright, my units are close to Phaistos now. That is an independent city that we have over there. And it's pretty weak from what I can tell. So I would like to get this one now. It has no defenses. There might be some defenses coming. But we might wait on that. The siege works the following. We wait now, turn, and for 4 turns or for 3 turns, I do get a battering ram. And this one makes it easier to attack the city then. Right, so we're going to maintain the siege and wait for these turns before we do anything. Meanwhile, in Memphis, I've built 2 more units. We're going to let them station there now. In Thebes, we built 1 archer. That is coming out soon. And I would like to use the 2nd regiment then to work towards this area where we have still lots of barbarians working against us, basically. Memphis, by the way, we could get us another farmer district up. And yes, plus 15 food over there. Sounds like a very good thing because it's to the river and it's adjacent to the pyramids there. That's a big boost of food. And growth. And growth is so important for building units. Right, turn 60. Military unit should be coming out now. At the same time, the Babylonians have captured this city here. Right, so as we can see, we have the North Chico tribe. That is the blue one here. And then we have the Babylonians that are marching in here now. So we could take the city in an instant, most likely. And I think Now, let's wait one more turn, and then we get the battering ram that's helping us to breach the walls. But then we should really be getting this one. We've also built our first archer in Thebes. And granary, yep, very important. An event. There's so many things happening. Incredible. In the teeming, iconic city of Memphis, musicians are celebrated part of the local culture with a long history in holy rites. They're pretty important now in the empire. How should we use them for us? Muster them. Street musicians riddle Memphis. They could help commerce. We get more money, but less science. Or build them something. Every city will be required to build an institution of music. And we do get plus 10 industry for 60 coin. I'd rather go with that. Perfect. The farm over here. Another very important district. It's costing us a bit of stability again, but we should be fine. We're at 84% then. We have the artisan quarter, right? So let's go with that and get the next porcelain on the way. This one gives me plus 2 money, but also another porcelain in the empire. And let's see if we can trade this. Perhaps we can trade the porcelain. So they should be... Nope, they don't want to.
May we enjoy a...
We still have some fog. Yes. So let's go ahead and have my regiment that I've just trained in Memphis and clear this fog here still that we have. So there might be still something lurking around. And thanks to having the road, those units are pretty fast. The Goths have declared war on us. Where are the Goths?
You dare come to me now?
I think they're up here, right? Is that the Goths? Yes, that's the Goths. They will march towards us now. So I need to move my units back again, down here. Let's finish the siege here. So let's take this city.
So now we have the Huns as
We have it,
leaders.
and let's move
Raiders
my
on horseback.
units up to Memphis
It's
as
going to
quickly as
be a
possible.
challenge
I do have
to
some
put up with them.
215 coin. We're going to build the archer, but we can't purchase it right away. Phaistos here is now a new city under our rule. Stability is going to grow, but I don't think that we can really make this so quickly. Let's just see. We need a bit more food, so let's go ahead with that. Alright, just as we are at war with them, we get the last era score, so era star. We can now go for the next one.
The
For the
impressive
next culture.
Marians, science, faith, and culture. The only worrying thing about them are those elephants.
Which elephants? I have no idea what he's talking about. And there we have them, the Romans. They're still available, which is quite lucky for us, I think. And yes, we are no longer going to be the Egyptians. We are now going to be the Romans. They're having a very strong unit, which is the Praetorian Guard. So they're going to help us out there, hopefully. We're getting a nice garment here, by the way, an outfit. We also get a +1 unit slot for all the armies that we have and minus 30% consumption or upkeep for every army, which is really big. And the arc, the triumphal arc here with influence and stability. Let's confirm. We are Romans. Memphis is going to be called Rome from now on. And Thebes we might call Pompeii. We could also call it Latium or something like that. And Phaistos, I like that name so much, we're going to keep it. But now we are finally Roman. For how long though? That is the big question. We have some armies at our border there. So let's move my units all the way down here again. They are going to move into Rome. And my main army, I'm also moving up here right now. So this one, it's going to take a while. Right, there it is. Moving now to Rome there, because I think they're going for Rome, the Goths. By the way, and this is a really cool thing when someone declares war on us, they are forced and they are pressured into moving and acting quickly. You can't declare war on someone and then do nothing. They have to attack us and they have to advance and win. That is the major goal here, because they have their war score. Right now they're losing here a bit of their war score, and if that reaches a critical threshold, they're forced to surrender. And I think that is pretty cool, because this really forces the opponent to attack, and if he doesn't, he loses the war. So if we win, if we actually survive a few of his attacks, we win this battle even without, you know, advancing into his territory or something like that.
This sounds like a good
They would
deal.
like to go with non-aggression pact. I'm going to accept. Also
works.
proposing the
You have a
only
deal.
luxury goods. That's the
You should
Morians. So that's a new force that... No, actually, that's a known force. Down here they are. Far away with San Lorenzo as their city. Boy, it's messy up here. It really is messy, right? We are Rome now. We are here kind of like totally crunched and sandwiched by different empires from all sides. It's going to be interesting. At least we had one successful assault in that case. My archers, let's wait. Let's wait with them for now. Oh, by the way, they're being stationed here in Rome. We also get an event. So that was successful, the musician event. So music is a sacred art only to be performed by those that learn it with a bit of money that we've invested. The next project for my... We could have the garrison. That gives me not only stability, but district fortification. I do like that idea, especially since the world becomes a bit rough. Having a district that is fortified could help us out. I don't have a place for that though. Down here to the Babylonians. That makes sense. Let's have the fort there. And we have 3 pops in Rome. We're growing in 2 terms. I don't even need this industry guy there, by the way, because we have so much industry in Rome. It doesn't matter. And I could just push out more units, to be honest. Research-wise, we're still with the writing. Let's end the turn.
As urban centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability.
Yeah, I fear it's coming for that.
Though the Romans did indeed appreciate intangibles, I might be tempted to say that their most famous creation was their legions, which were very tangible indeed.
Oh yes, and with legions we're going. That's going to be our main unit from now on into late medieval times, I think. And we do have a new tech there. Standing army would be that unlocks the iron then. Alright, and Rome is also under siege. Right, so city is under siege now. We have 7 units. They got 4 units and 4 units as a defense. Alright, so we could now sortie, launch an attack, or we endure. If we endure, we do get levy sizes. We lose them in 9 turns. Or we attack right away. My side is stronger overall, but let's wait. Let's wait for now. Instead of the garrison, let's build another unit. Can we do that? Oh, okay. The unit is under siege, so we can't do anything within the unit for now. They have a lot of reinforcements. They have this army here already in it. And if there's another one coming, then we might be really screwed. We still have over there another archer unit that joins now that siege. So from Pompeii, there is now coming a unit. And thanks to the road, they're joining instantly. And this just moved now a bit towards us. This is good so far. Alright, I'm still a bit scared, but it still might be possible. Alright, we are training another warrior, so I could still endure another turn, and then I'm sending the warrior into Rome to also protect my mighty city, and we should be doing that. Let's end the turn for now, can't do anything else. We're still looking fine, we have way too much influence, by the way. I could do a lot of attachment stuff now, if it were possible. The next warrior is ready, let's move that into... Cannot join the inner area of the battle. Let's move there for now, and we might be joining later. Yes, there we can join. Alright, this is going to turn out as an epic battle about Rome. I gotta say that. This is... He's got 8 units now, and I've got 7, 8, 9 units. And we also have the palisade. I do need to start those soon before we lose the levies, right? Without that, we might be having a problem. So I could actually start now. And I could win this one in... Or await a turn, but then he would have his first battering ram. And that would hurt me a lot. We'll just see how this one turns out. Stay tuned.